Say girl, right? Say girl, boy. And I'm a gay. I'm grown. I'm a gay. I'm grown.
Hey, what's going on, family? David Andre Hines here with another episode of Pop TV. Today's guest, I got the one and only, the mega entrepreneur, one of my role models, one of my mentors, Mr. Lonnie Ray. How you doing today, sir?
Appreciate it. Thank you. You see what I'm representing?
Yes, sir. I see.
Right.
I see you, man.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. Before we dive into any of these questions, let me know what season you're in right now mentally.
Say that again.
What season are you in right now mentally? Where you're at mentally right now? What season are you in?
I'm building season.
Mm.
Yeah. Kind of like starting all over.
Okay.
But I'm starting all over with some better tools, so it's easier.
Huh. So when you say starting all over, because I know you have multiple companies that's doing well. So why the need to start over? Well, can you elaborate on that a little bit for me?
I'm rebuilding this character. So I've got the same project, but I'm rebuilding the character.
Okay.
The characters being real by the new who I am, right? So as I grow as a person, my character is growing. Okay. My spirituality growing, my response to things growing. When tasks come to me, I'm able to respond properly and get things done in a proper way. As you see, every time you come here and we visit and we talk, I always got somebody doing something.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Someone's always doing something. Every time you walk in here, there's something someone's doing, from electrician to whatever. Someone's doing something. I'm handling situations better. So with me doing that, I'm more at peace, right? I'm more settled. So I'm building something to where I can retire now. That's what I'm building.
Okay.
I'm rebuilding my retirement, but not my retirement to me is not that I'm done. My retirement to me is I have put people in position where they can continue to do what I've done.
Gotcha.
That's my retirement.
Gotcha.
Not to stop what I'm doing,
Right.
but to be able to put it on to other people, where now I can see the growth in other people. And that's our reward at the end. That's what we want, right? To see other people prosper from what we have done. Yeah.
That's golden right there. So where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from here, Quad Cities. Actually, I grew up right across the street.
Okay.
My home where I grew up is right across the street where my business is at. So what I do, I have 5 different businesses I run on a daily basis, which I love. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. I have the beauty supply store, and we have a smoothie shop, which is all natural, sea moss smoothie shop, which is all natural. It's the only one brick and mortar sea moss smoothie shop in the Quad Cities, right? And the unique thing about the smoothie shop is what we did is called Woke, W-O-K-E. And then all our smoothies and our natural energy drinks are named after civil rights leaders.
All right.
So we actually put in tuned health in our community. See, a lot of companies, a lot of people don't bring, if you go to certain neighborhoods, right, you don't see a lot of health inspiring things in that community.
Right.
A lot of companies feel the value and the need of that. They don't think they'll prosper after that. I mean, you're not going to see a Starbucks in a neighborhood.
No.
Because they feel there's not enough people that will support that, right?
Right.
What I did, people thought was a risk. I brought health into the community, and what people have responded and they're listening and they want it. I choose to do the opposite and say they do want it, right?
All right.
I think we need to start giving our people chances of what makes sense to them, what they want. Let's do it, right? We have to start giving it, and then we say, do they really want that? Right? We got people in our community that that are into their health, right?
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Yes.
Every time I come here,
Yeah.
it's a line at
Yeah.
the smoothie shop.
So it's working,
So it's working
right?
for sure.
And now by doing that, the important thing, so we talked about, we made it after civil rights. So we're actually educating our people also, right? Not just our people, everybody that comes in that door, because we all need to be educated about every culture, right? Everybody should be educated about that because we get an understanding of things a little bit more. We get an understanding of why people are the way they are, what situations the way they are. And once we get an understanding, we have a sympathy of feeling, okay, I understand now, right? And then we'll be more in position to help. So we got the event center where we're at now. I just, we built, I always wanted to build my own stage. I want to do it, right? And I love it, right? And we're still working on it. This is our first interview too on the stage, so
Yes, sir. Okay.
You open it up, right?
Amen.
We have a center here that we rent out for people that's doing events or whatever they're doing. So we're bringing business in the community and keeping things in the community, and people are listening and they're responding, man. It's a need for this stuff. Our people got to have it. When you come in here, we're going to welcome you, right?
Exactly.
Everybody get treated with love and loyalty, right? That's what we have to try to continue to spread. And people say that doesn't work. I'm telling them this stuff works. They don't know how to get to it to work. That's the problem.
Exactly.
And then I have a real estate company. I have a couple properties that we take care of. Well, I don't take care of. I just rent it out. And we also have a youth program. It's a youth program that we've been doing over 12 years. And a lot of kids, we got kids in high school, I got kids in college that come from this program. That's my way of giving back and show my appreciation to my customers and my community that I do care.
You've definitely been in the community heavy. When I first moved to the Quad Cities, my kids was in your program.
Yeah, that's definitely. I remember when you first moved here. That's right. Yeah. I think they were in about third, fourth grade.
Yeah, well, one of them was in about third grade. Yep. The other one, he was like 4 years old.
Yeah,
yeah. So, did you grow up with your father in your life?
I grew up, and I grew up. Out of 13, I was the youngest out of 13. So we had a Southern family, and I was the only one born here in this in Iowa. Everybody was born deep down South Mississippi, right?
Okay.
So there's a lot of Southern soul in me also, right? That builds my character. My father, I'm the only one in my life that my father wasn't there because of some issues of his life. But he didn't have bad in me. Back in them days, they didn't move far away. So my mom stayed here when they split up, man, and my dad stayed here, right? Back in them days, they didn't even get divorces. They left this world still married, right? They separated is what they did. Right. I think they were a block down the street from each other. And I go to my dad, he has old friends out. They sit out and drink their whiskey, and they wine. And he a working man, and he was in my life, but the way life is today, he didn't even have the tool to even show me what was prepared of what's going on today.
Right.
So the things that he was taught and learned, my dad, back in the days, come from Mississippi, they were in the fields, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we're talking about the educational tools and the things that I might have needed to be where I'm at today. My father, he didn't have that, but he gave me the ability to be able to go out and earn and work hard, and he raised his family, took care of his family. So I was able to get that to contribute, attribute from him, right? He still is my DNA, him and my mother. I still have them in me. So where I'm at today, they gave me that DNA. So where I'm at today, he plays and my mother plays a very part role in where I'm at today. Even things may not went according to the way I thought it would at that time.
Right.
I'm sure happy where I'm at today. It worked out.
For sure. Well, the next question was going to be, how do you think that might have impacted you growing up? But you kind of elaborated on
I
that
did a little
already.
bit, yeah.
You getting ahead of me, man.
I'm sorry. You know I get to talking.
Yeah. No, hey, no
I get
big
to
deal.
go.
I'm all, I'm
Yes.
always listening when you get to talking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate it. So how many children do you have, and the ages?
I have 4 kids. My oldest is 40,
Oh, okay.
39, 37, and 19.
A big gap, big
Yeah,
gap.
big gap in there. Big gap.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up, man. You got a 40-year-old. I never
Yeah.
guess.
40-year-old man.
So are you married?
Yes.
And how long?
I've been married for going on 12 years. And also, I've been with my wife uh, almost going on 21 years.
Okay.
We've been together.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Uh,
So obviously you think marriage is important,
oh, yeah, it changed.
but why?
Yeah. Marriage is important. Family is important. My 19-year-old, we was able to raise him together in a mother and father household. There's a big difference.
Mm,
And because I experienced them both
right.
and I can see the difference, right? Not just what someone telling me, I've actually experienced it. I raised some kids without the mother and father consisting there. Then I was able to be blessed and raise my last son, 19-year-old, with a mother and father. I can see the difference because everybody play a certain role.
Hmm.
We're just blessed with certain roles that we got to play, and it's tough. It's very tough when one has to play both roles.
Mm,
It's just make it a tough job.
it does.
I mean, because there's so much in life that we have to do. You know, we have to try to build our career at the same time. We have to raise a kid at the same time. And also during raising his kids, we're learning to raise his kids. All this is going on at the same time. This is never going to be perfect. And in each kid, there's going to be something that we learn from the last one that we can carry on. That's always that last one that
Hmm.
gets all the great information because due to the experience of
All the
coming up,
experience, all the
right?
learning.
Yeah, so we know how to deal with situations a little bit better.
Right.
You know, experience gives us that.
Yes, sir. So what are some things, now that you said you experienced both, raising a kid without both parents in the household and then raising a kid with both parents in the household? What are some things that you know now that you wish you knew before becoming a father?
Before becoming a father before becoming a father,
Yeah. So what things that you know now that you wish you have known your first go around with your
my
first
first
kid?
go around, I was young. Like I
Hmm.
said, I got a 40-year-old, right?
Right.
Um,
Well, you look like you're about 50. What you had him when you
yeah,
was
yeah,
10?
yeah. So it's like it's hard because of where I'm at now to get that taken away. Because I think sometimes if I take any part of my life away, I just can't be where I'm at today. I'm so happy where I'm at today, you know, and my kids are okay.
Hmm.
They're fine. You know, at the end of the day, they're fine. They have my DNA in them. They're fine. You know, they're independent kids.
Hmm.
You know, I'm independent. I wish I could have let them be them instead of me trying them and hoping that they be something that they're not really are. Right? Because sometimes I think when we're trying to raise a kid, we want them to be so bad and so much this way. We got this way of we want kids to be.
Hmm.
That ain't never worked.
Hmm.
That ain't never worked for me. It just doesn't. Because what's going to happen is the kids are going to be who he already want him to be.
Hmm.
This we don't have any type of control over that. But what we do have control over is being an example of which way he gonna go to get there. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Right. So kind
Because
of supporting.
yeah, but we can be an example of which way he's gonna go to get where he needs to go.
Mm.
So what I mean by that, we can be an example that he can go down this tough road to get there, or we can be an example he can learn, we can get him to the easy road to get there. Because he's still going to get there, I think. It's just that sometimes, by our example, if I'm an example, I'm coming, I'm running the streets, I'm doing this and that, and then, I did this all these years. Then after life, I end up becoming where I'm at. I had to take a rough road to get there, but I got there, right?
Right.
The destination for me to get there was already designed for me to get there. But the thing I had to understand, I had to take the rough road. So now my kids, by me being that example, they take the rough road, right? But then you get a younger kid after I took the rough road and I've learned by it. Now I learned how to take an easy road because I lived that easy way of life, and the kid get to see that. He's going to get the same destination where the other kid's going to go, right? But he's just taking an easier road. That's it. Same road. Not the same road, but the same destination. They're just taking a different road. Because of my examples and my examples were different to them of getting there. Because they're all fine.
You know what that remind me of? Yeah. So like in the Bible, you remember when Moses took the Israelites, and I forget where they were supposed to be going, but it was supposed to be a 40-day trip.
Yeah.
But it ended up being 400 years or something like that. 40 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So the destination is the destination. That you're going to get to the destination. This all depends on the route that you take. The route
we take. Yeah. This always depends on. We can choose now which one we want to take.
Right.
That's our choice.
Right. Right.
And then we can always get off that other route and get back on that route. We still have an opportunity and a chance to get off there all the time. It's going to be our choice when we decide to get off that and make the decision and decide to do something different. That's totally our choice.
That's deep.
Yeah,
that's deep. So with setting that example, so you said that it's setting an example for your kids. At one point in your life, you took this route, and now in this point in your life where you got your younger son, and he's learning to take the easy route, had you done that in the beginning with your other sons, what difference do you think that might have made
on them
or on you also?
Yeah. Our bond would have been it would have been a lot easier tasks. They wouldn't have to go through the things that they maybe had to go through, right, to get to where they're at in certain situations, right? Better choices would have been made. It would have changed the household totally different. When you got when you have and one of the reasons of this road, there wasn't a two-parent household. That was the main thing.
Right. Okay.
Okay. You get what I'm saying? Yes, that was the main thing.
Yes, sir.
So by having a two-parent household, and let's think really deeply of this. Let's say if I would have had a two-parent household back in the days, right? My firstborns, we're talking about my 40-year-old, 39-year-old, 37-year-old. We just say we all grew up and there was a two-parent household. And I'm just talking realistically. There probably we wouldn't be sitting here. Okay. For one. And where I'm getting at with this, I think, is because sometimes we go out and we see so much and so much going on, and we get so discouraged while there's so many, split up homes and so and so. And we get so discouraged about it, and we say we got to get this taken care of. This is very important, right? Somebody had to go through that to want and understand that there needs to be a change. Okay? Somebody had to go through that. Then from that point on, someone have to be the leader of that, of wanting that, and so we can understand the importance of it. Because nobody never been through it will never understand how it disrupt us so much. So some things in life we just must go through. We cannot get away from it. So now as you, me, you here and you've been working your butt off. You do your thing. There's a purpose and a reason why you're doing it because of maybe a certain situation that maybe you understood and you went through and you know the importance of it now. And then maybe longer down the line we can change this,
Facts.
right? But we
Facts.
can't change the past because it gave for us, and there's some great people came out of this, right?
Mm,
A small percentage number of them, but still, that small percentage got to be the change for today.
facts.
Because we know we need it. It's a big fact. It's needed. It helps out. But we can't change the time because the time, the way we are now, is where we're supposed to be at, I believe. Now we get an opportunity to try to change it. Those are the great blessings. Those are the great, wonderful things that I'm able to try to be a part of, to be a part of the change, be a part of the help now. And I'm so grateful from everything that I went through in life that I'm able to share with people today. Because I went through it, because if I didn't go through it, I would never have no understanding of it. You
Right.
understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
You understand the
Yes.
importance of why we need
Sorry
to
about
make
that.
make the
Yeah.
you are good.
So I never would have any understanding of it. It would be hard for me to understand it. So our understanding now of what we went through, we were able to share with people.
Mm,
So it actually became a gift to us.
right. Right.
It became a gift for us.
Most definitely.
Yes. And I hope I didn't get off the subject.
No, that was
I keep talking.
no, that was
Yeah.
that summed it up. That's actually deep, man.
Yeah.
You got me over here thinking about some
Yeah.
things, because
We
it's
can be the
like,
change.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
we
for
are.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm
we are
most
the
definitely
change.
going. I make the decision that I'm gonna
Yes.
be the
And you
change.
have been. You've been working your butt off. And I don't want to get off subject. I'm here with this platform and we talk all the time. And people
Hmm.
don't know what we talk about.
Right.
We one time, I think it was 4:35 morning, we sitting there, you know what I'm saying? We was on the same platform, trying to get the same education
Hmm.
and try to get the same understanding early in the morning. You see me on there. You say,
Yeah.
yeah, I seen you on there, right? Yeah, and
For
great
sure.
conversations that we have. And that's important because that helps both of us out.
All right.
You right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
So, what are some things that you are trying to improve in as a father?
Uh, and it never stops, right? As soon as we think we got it and bam, something hits us, with our kid. And sometimes the old me comes out, right? Uh, the only way I can prove as a father is and to get better as a father is first it's going to be a spirituality thing as me growing myself. Because if I don't grow spiritually and if I don't grow as an individual as inside, I have nothing to share with that would be better.
Right.
Okay? I don't know if that made any sense. So me as a person, I have to grow in order for me to keep growing. Because my bad fatherhood, I wouldn't say bad fatherhood, some of the things I went through as a fatherhood, the things that way that I was doing for so many years before my 19-year-old came in life,
Hmm.
okay, that's still in me.
Right.
It never go nowhere.
Right.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
Right.
Okay, it's still there. Because I did that most of my life. I'm of a certain age. So that's still there. But the only difference is I have certain medicine now, what I call, to take care of that. Word don't pop up, right? So what I got to do daily is I got to keep nurturing myself. I got to keep having that medicine so that'd be okay and be taken care of. Kind of like having a cold, you don't take your medicine, you're sick in it, and the sick come back, but as long as you keep taking your medicine, it's there, right?
Right. And we talked
Yeah.
about this, I think, like last
Uh,
week or a couple of days. Can you
yeah.
explain what that medicine is? They might be like, you got
Yeah, yeah.
medicine to help
No,
you?
yeah, yeah. That medicine is to me is when I wake up and I get in my spiritual book and I read every day. That's that medicine. I keep it
Mm-hmm.
in tune because it keeps me to understand. When I read that certain book in the morning when I have my me time and it's developed me spiritually, because that's when I become stronger, not by finance. $1 million don't make me a better person.
Right.
Okay, $1 million is not going to make me a better father.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million is not going to make me and put me in a position where I can share something in life that I went through. So someone that's coming up with a home that doesn't have a father in it, that's not going to have me share that, right? But the things that are going to have me share that is being God conscious every day of what my purpose is, of what He wants me to do. I got to keep that in tune. My purpose in life is not to make money. My purpose in life is to keep taking that medicine. So when certain things come to me, I have a tool to take care of it.
Your immune is built up already.
Yeah, it's ready. It comes. I can see it walk. I can see it walking a block away. And, I got certain medicine, and I'm gonna have to take a left and go ahead and go this way, right?
Yeah.
So we have to be able to. And what keeps me, though, I'll tell you what keeps me. I had a good conversation with a lady in my program about her kid. She's been in my program for 4 years. She called me. And our relationship ain't been good because our communication ain't been communicating with me. Things like we're running away. She called me early this morning. And the first thing I answered the phone, I said, this is the best way I can start my morning is hearing a call from you. And we went on. I said, because this young man needs it. I said, and by you calling me, you've already healed something before she even got to talking. And she acknowledged her not being acknowledged her wrong in situations. I acknowledged where I could have been better. This is this morning. That phone call right there in our communication has built something with us, right? Which is going to help that kid out.
Exactly.
Because me and his mom is communicating about her child, and we know that we got to do the best for him. And I told her, let's work together. This kid is in a great position right now. This is not the time to break up. This is time that we put the gas on the pedal, and me and you need to work to make sure this man gets taken care of. I said, this is time for us to do it. Those are the tools I'm talking about, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can accept that. I gotta be well inside so I can accept the things that even come to me to be helpful. Because sometimes everybody got it. It comes to us, but what happens is we can't take it because we're not well enough to take it yet.
Well enough.
We're not well enough.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to steal that.
We ain't well enough.
I'm gonna have to steal that analogy. That medicine. You gotta take that medicine.
Gotta take
so you can be well. Man,
yeah,
that's dope. You already the question was why is it important, but you didn't broke it down. So we might got one listener out there. It could be a kid. It could be a father, a seasoned father, a new father. Somebody out there might be lost, might be unsure, might be hesitant. What's one piece of advice, that one gem that you can deliver that can change something in their life today?
Gotta hold on, because you're right where you're supposed to be at. We can't come here and design the way things need to go and what needs to go. That's his job. We gotta accept the position and what's in front of us now. And what we gotta quit doing is looking at it as this is so terrible. So when things come my way or any kid out there, so that's why it's so important that we need this an adult to guide that kid this way, let him know this is just the beginning. You're almost there. But in order for us to get something, we got to understand that we have to go through something in order to get it. We can't just keep getting things. We earn it. We earn it through roughness. We earn it through downfall. We earn it through, that's when the great things come. When things are not right, we feeling, we get bad. We're not feeling right. And the kid's going through a situation. And this is a problem that we got to be careful with the kid, because he doesn't have any type of tool to understand that, that this is, you can't go tell the kid and say, this is the process. But as male figures, that's why it's so much important as adult figure that we can sit down and, I got an office in my gym. And all the time I have to take a kid, I got to talk to a kid one-on-one. I got to let them know you're right where you're supposed to be at.
Mhm.
That's all he needs to understand. And that's all he needs to know. And I tell him, you know what you're going through? And I tell him, I understand what you're going through.
Mhm.
But there's something that you want that you got to get that's better for you. You have to go through this in order to get it, man. You're going to have to go through it. That's just the way it is. Now, I'm here on your side to help you.
Right.
I'm here to, because they're kids, they need it. They need the cuddleness. They need the guidance. Because they're kids, and that's what we're missing is all the guidance.
Mm.
Because sometimes we've been guided the wrong way.
Exactly.
And that's one of the big issues. Even the ones that are in there, they're getting guided the wrong way. Right? Because we don't have what? The medicine to give. Right? So until we get that, and we have to continue to do things like this.
Mhm.
We have to continue, like you and I'm telling you, to continue to working with these kids. You do it all the time. We got multiple kids that's not ours.
Right.
That you deal with weekly, and I deal with weekly.
Mhm.
So now we have figured. So we got multiple kids. So even though there's a father might missing one out of 20, we messing with over 20 a week. So that's fine. We handle the situation. Don't let that be a handicap.
Mhm.
Don't let everybody say, "Oh man, they're running up with father's father. What we gonna do? This and that." No, they have no. Let's don't let that be a handicap. Let that be an encouragement. Okay, I grab 20 then.
Right.
Okay, I grab 40 then.
Mm.
Hey, I grab 30. I grab 100. Let that be an encouragement
Right.
for us.
Right.
Okay, let it be encouragement for it. We just grab some more. So what it is, we got to get these kids. We can tell a kid certain things, but you got to think that kid got to go back to what? Same old environment.
Exactly.
So I think the best thing is what we do. We got to tell the kids, and we got to continue telling them that this is just the beginning
Just the
to
beginning.
where you need to go.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah. And then
Hold on.
and I'm sorry, then what will we do? And when we get done talking to these kids and maybe walking with them, maybe eating lunch with them, that's all it takes, man. And that's not much. And we can tell him our story. And then he relates to it and he starts understanding. And he'd be like, man, you mean I can get this? Because it's great for when people are successful telling them.
Mhm. Especially when they came from the same type of walk that they walk.
Yeah, I'm happy that I can call myself successful. And I'm okay with that. I'm not big-headed. I'm successful. I worked hard for this.
Yeah.
Right? And now when the kids can come around a successful young man, a successful black man, he really will listen because he see it too. So he really become a good listener. That's why it's important for our business people in our community, our successful people, to get back in because when they see it, it's more of an encouragement. I don't know if that make any sense.
Oh, that makes all the sense in the world. So,
No.
man, I should have had a notebook with me. I feel
Yeah,
like
I enjoy our conversation every time we talk. Every time you call me or anything that you ask me, I'm there for you.
yeah, for
And I do.
sure.
You see, I need some shirts, and that's what we got to do. We got to support people that are doing the right thing. So if everybody bought one of your shirts, just imagine. We're talking about great shirts with a great message. I've been wearing them. I got the white one. I got the white, the black, and I bought some for my wife, and I wear these.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't just in my closet. I wear it because I wear it not just because it's you.
Right.
You understand? You could have came in, and I don't want to get off the subject. You could have came in and somebody else could have sold this shirt. It was your character and the message that you're getting is why I bought it. It's just not you because of the way you look or anything like that.
Right.
It was your character that sold the message. You sold the message. It was a message that sold it. And that's what I'm a part of. Some people might not want this shirt.
Right.
Because they're not a part of that medicine that you're trying to give.
Exactly.
They got some other medicine that they're taking, right?
Exactly.
But we can't force them to take it either. It's just at another place. So if everyone just imagine where that can help where you at and all the work that you putting in. If one person, every person that you knew and your or whatever, just friends, and can buy just one shirt, that would encourage you like you wouldn't believe, right? So it's going to give you more effort to work. It's going to give you more economics work because you're just starting to do this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to give you more economically to get to the next level, right? That's the stuff that we need as far as business people and our people in our community to support the ones that are actually making a change. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We can't keep supporting clowniness. We have to tell them that we're not going to support it. We don't want it. And what happens is it will demolish on its own if it doesn't get attention. If it doesn't get any sunlight, it's going to go away. So we don't give it attention.
Right.
But as long as we keep getting attention and it keeps growing, then it ain't going to go nowhere.
Ain't gonna go nowhere. Yes, sir, man. So, give me a father or fathers that you acknowledge as good guys, good dads that you would like to tip your hat to.
It's quite a few of them. Because if I say some names, a lot of them I'm disappointed in. Right? It's quite a few of them, but I wouldn't do things exactly the way they do it. Right? So what is quite a few of them that got bits and pieces of things that I like. Okay. I might like a father over here. I like the way he might be doing it, how he deals with the educational part of his kid. I might like that part of him. But I might not like how he might introduce his culture to his kid. I don't know. It could be something I might not like, right? But I can enjoy that part I like, right? One father over here that I know, there's as many fathers. I have brother-in-laws. I grew up with great brother-in-laws, great fathers. They grew up with their kids. Their kids are successful. So I grew up around some mature men. I got quite a few brother-in-laws that guided me in the right direction. They're not fully the best of everything, but they were great men. They were providers and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? They take care of their family. Men. So there's pieces of everything from each individual that I really enjoy. So if I get a piece of them, that's what makes me a whole.
Sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That's what makes me a whole. The pieces.
I get it.
I can get so many pieces from you. We got Joe McElmore down here, just pieces of him. I got my brother-in-law, Willie Morrow. Reggie Reed, I have a brother-in-law. Charlie Johnson was a brother-in-law. These are all great men I grew up on. I don't want to miss nobody out. There's so many of them, that my wife's father, he got dementia right now. You see him, you come here, we take care of him. He comes up in here. He's a great leader, and now I'm at the position where we can help take care of him, right? Now to return that.
Right.
So I grew up on a lot of men. I think that's why I'm kind of like where I'm at now, and why I do a lot of manly things. Certain things I don't do if it ain't too manly. Certain things, we grew up in a neighborhood where men were men and took care of household. Take care of that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. That was dope, man.
Yeah.
So for the people that might want to look you up and get a better understanding of you, get them some of your social media handles where they can find you.
So I'm mostly on Lonnie Westerfield, my Facebook. I do a lot of socializing and that on my Facebook. I'm learning on getting my Instagram. Like I say, I'm an older man, and we kind of let things flow. You can go to Lonnie Ray's Academy. That's our social media too, a little bit about our basketball. We got Woke Smoothie and Juice Bar on Facebook that you can go to. We got Celebrity Beauty Supply store that you can go to and look at that. We do different things. Our main thing is we do a lot of things contact. We're here at 1600 Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa. Me and my wife, we're constantly here. A lot of things that happen to my life happens in here. We get direct contact with our customers, with people. When you come and we talk, we meet a lot here, right? We have a basketball program called Lonnie Ray's Academy in Rock Island. That's at 815 9th Street in Rock Island. So we teach kids basketball. We try to teach them a little bit about money and economics. So we stay pretty busy. We move around quite a bit. I've, that people that want to contact me, And I always say this, and I don't mean anything, and I don't mean any harm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer. Anybody want to contact me or needs to contact me, he'll make it happen. Also,
For sure.
it will get done, and we'll come in and we'll intervene, and we'll get some stuff done, right? Because once we contact each other here personally, that's when a lot of things develop. A lot of our social media is great, and it's and I believe in it. It gets people out there. Back there, we didn't have social media.
Man, I'm still
It's a
learning
great day.
myself.
I'm learning.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I'm learning.
I got my
But it's
kids.
a great.
They teaching me things here and there. You know, hashtags.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
I ain't got the hashtag yet.
All that little
Yeah,
crazy
yeah, yeah.
stuff. So I'm learning too, man.
I'm gonna get it, but it's a great tool to reach our younger people,
It
especially
is because that's where
especially
they
what
at.
we're doing. That's where they at. You know, we got to go out there and reach them. That's why I do the basketball. I want to reach them.
Yeah.
So I'm learning on the social media, and I'm not talking bad about social media. You keep doing that. Social media has done me a great deed. Reach a lot of kids, reach a lot of people that are interested in stuff like that. But once again, I'm still working on it. We'll get it. We'll get it one day. I'm learning to be patient. And
Man, this was rich, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, sir.
I know you. When I came in, you got some things going on. Got
I
some
was on
guys
my
fixing on some things. So
yeah.
I'm glad that you were able to move some things around
Yeah.
and get this done for me, man. I really appreciate it.
Well, you
man.
made it. Like I told you, I had the phone call for this parent this morning. Made it a great day. I was able to do this, and we was able to sit down and do this. So now here's around lunchtime. We made another great day. I got another meeting that I'm gonna go to. That's hopefully it's gonna make it another great day. These are the great things that make it done. But if you understand what I'm talking about, making a great day, it wasn't just for me. That phone call was for that kid when she did. That's what made it a great day.
Exactly.
I was all right. You called me to come over here so we can do this and help each other out. Those are the things that make it a great day because it's not about me and being selfish.
Right.
It's about what can we do to help others? What can we do to position where we can do things together?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate it, man. And I'll catch you guys next week, man. Thanks.
Yes, for sure. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that bell notification on the side so you can be notified each time we drop a video. If you know anyone that might benefit from this video, please do share. The rise of fatherhood starts here, and we need your help. Thank you.